Hey guys, Tony here. So today I'm going to be reading to you guys 50 plus short funny stories that is on the internet. Now that's what I call stupid. In my junior year of high school, this guy asked me on a date. He rented a red box movie and made a pizza. We were watching the movie and the oven beeped, so the pizza was done. He looked me dead in the eye and said, "This is the worst part." I then watched this boy open the oven and pull the pizza out with his bare hands, rack and all, screaming at the top of his lungs. We never had a second date. Well, I mean... The fake report card. I failed the first quarter of a class in middle school, so I made a fake report card. I did this every quarter that year. I forgot that they mail home the end of the year card, and my mom got it before I could intercept with my fake. She was pissed at the school for their error. The teacher also retired that year and had already thrown out his records, so they had to take my mom's proof, the fake ones I made throughout the year, and correct the mistake. I never told her the truth. Damn. That does beg a question. How do you make fake report cards? I'm too lazy for that. All the fish. I went to this girl's party the week after she beat shit out of my friend. While everyone was getting trashed, I went around putting tuna inside all the curtain rods. And so like weeks went by and they couldn't figure out why the house smelled like pestering death. They caught me through this video where these guys at the party were singing Beyonce while I was in the background with a can of tuna. How to win at video games. When I was little, I would go on Nickelodeon.com all the time, and they had this game similar to Club Penguin, except it was called Metropolis. And if you forgot your password, a security question you could choose was, "What is your eye color?" And if you got it right, it'll tell you your password. So I would go to popular locations in Metropolis and write down random usernames who were also in those areas. And then I would log out and type into the username as if I were my own and see which of these usernames had a security question set to "What is your eye color?" which was most of them. Since it was easy and we were all kids, I would then try either brown, blue, or green and always get in. Then I would go to their house and send all their furniture and decorations to my own accounts, and if I didn't want it, I would sell it for money. Okay, I mean, if that's what you want to do, then that's what you're gonna do. I mean, I'm a drama class. One time my drama class teacher was gone home sick, so we were just put in a classroom with a movie to entertain us for the period when an alarm went off. None of us were sure if it was a fire alarm or a lockdown alarm, so we all head out into the hall to check and no one's out there. So we head back in and climb under our desk as is lockdown procedure. Cut to an hour or so later when a teacher burst in and nearly dies of relief because the school was on fire. We were the only students not accounted for, and half the facility and fire department had been searching for us for ages. Literally the whole school had been filled with smoke while we're kept super safe under our wooden desk. The last serious event for me was, I think, 4th grade, 2000, maybe 2001, when that big earthquake hit. I drew a penis with a glue stick on the whiteboard. My whole class once got detention because I drew a penis with a glue stick on the whiteboard, and when the teacher went to wipe off the board, all the stuff came out and stuck to the glue. I never got in trouble for it because my whole class found it too funny to tell the teacher it was me. Oh, semen. When I was in high school, I was pretty quiet around people who weren't my friends. The high school's wrestling coach also taught geometry, and he was my teacher. This resulted in a lot of wrestlers skipping class and barging into our classroom to hang out and not get into trouble. One day, 7 wrestlers come in yelling about new wrestling uniforms and how excited they were. When they go over and pull out the uniforms, the whole class is kind of side-eyeing them. Even without what I mentioned next, the suit looked funny. I mean, it's tight royal blue spandex with a suspender style top. Absolutely funny already, but the wrestlers grabbed the uniform and rushed out of the room to go change into the bathroom and come back to show them off, which is also hysterical because spandex hides nothing. You could see all the junk. Anyways, we live in a town called Ocean City. It's commonly abbreviated as OC. On the back of the spandex uniform, it says Ocean City Men in large letters, except they use the abbreviation on the back. It says O Seaman, which isn't awful, but then I sound it out in my head, "Oh seaman, oh seaman." I almost spit out the water I was drinking. I looked around frantically, trying to find out who I could tell because I didn't have any friends to tell in this class. I turned to the girl next to me and I had no idea who she was and had never talked to her before. I told her what I found and we both cracked up. The whole time she saw me as a quiet teacher's pet who was shy as hell. The first words come out of my mouth were, "It says, oh Seymour, we've been friends for 7 years now.